This is Jerry the King Lawler. Only Fireworks City has the main event rocket assortment. A $25 value for only $7.50. That's a 70% discount. For fireworks that are really out of this world, follow me to Fireworks City. Oh no, I really hate this part.
Press play. There's the magic finger. Pressing down. Yeah.
The Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We've got a show that you'll never forget.
Greetings, Grapple fans! Welcome to the only space that's safe for all wrestling fans, whether you're casual, lapsed, obsessed, or ashamed. I'm Brett Davis. This is a show without Darren, maybe, who's having quite the busy summer. But we have a very special guest, a Wrestling Club regular here joining us today. And we're not going to go off fluff at the beginning here. We're going to jump right into the action. You, Scotland Green, welcome to Wrestling Club once again.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be back and share some clips with you and the other club members.
Yes, today we are doing the Potluck Gauntlet, named after your show, the Pro Wrestling Potluck. Please tell people if they haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. If you haven't seen it, every Thursday night on my Twitch, Mr. Green Mist, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, I host a live weekly pro wrestling mixtape. I get clips sent to me all the time from viewers, and I have watch later lists that are very long, and I kind of just put them together. Some weeks have gimmicks, some weeks have no gimmicks. It's a complete flight of fancy. Last week was Summer Stampede, and I had some fun in the sun clips, and upcoming gimmick episode is the dog episode, which came about with the lovely chat, the active chat that Pro Wrestling Potluck has. Somehow dogs came up, and I said, I will do a dog episode. And I was under an avalanche of clips. So the dog episode is coming up, and it will be fun. Every Thursday.
It's really fertile territory. The summer one, these promos you had for it were just really, you had like Bulldog and Sting on the beach.
Yeah.
You had, there's the Kevin Sullivan promo in the ocean.
And the waves, just talking nonsense. It was a lot of fun. And that was one that I didn't like announce as a gimmick episode. It was, I was sick for a week and my brain's going, and I said, Summer Stampede. Maybe that will be more than a silly name. Maybe I'll just start putting some summer stuff together. So it was a complete flight of fancy on my part. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes I get a submission from a viewer and I play it the very next week, and sometimes I play it months later and they forgot that they sent it to me. It's a lovely thing.
Well, so you're bringing your vast library to the show. I'm bringing my hastily assembled library of clips I haven't already played to the show, and we're just going to go back and forth. We could talk about it. We could just let it rest. But this is going to be a jam-packed hour of clip.
Just packed with action.
I'm going to start with something. Sadly, today, Tony Sirico died. We're recording this on Friday. He passed away. You may know him as Paulie Walnuts Gualtieri on The Sopranos, the Commentatore.
R.I.P.
He was my favorite Sopranos character, and also my favorite character in Stacker 2 commercials as Don Tony, the mob boss who inexplicably hung out with WWE superstars. Some of them, like Trish Stratus, are like, why are you together? And some of them make perfect sense. And here's one of those. Why don't you tell him, Taz?
All right, boys, what do you got?
I jacked the van load of that Xana stuff last night.
Yeah, and I hit a shipment of that Matabo
Xana stuff.
Xana stuff? Matabo whatever. Forget about it. Now, what about you, Taz? What's the word on the streets?
I got a guy, Joey Numbers, works down at the Port Authority. Word is the strongest stuff's coming in today.
Now you're talking.
Stacker 2. It's the world's strongest fat burner. Capiche?
Rest in peace, Tony.
Yes, and he killed it on that. There's two things I really like about that. One, it's a Stacker 2 commercial, and they're just comparing it to drugs the entire time. Like, you should think it's cocaine the way they're promoting it. And
Sandman stuff, Mataba whatever. Forget about it.
The real strong stuff is here. And then I like Taz as a mobster who wears his logo on his shirt. He has his own logo, which no one on The Sopranos had that.
I think Paulie could, like, if Christopher maybe pitched it to him, he'd be like, I like that.
Yeah, a logo.
All right, why don't you give us your first entry into the Potluck Gauntlet?
Okay, this is a brand new show that was coming to ABC summertime, a good game show hosted by a familiar face. I think you need to start.
I do need to start.
Next Tuesday, experience the first game show ever to be played on the edge of a skyscraper.
Welcome to Downfall!
Get trivia questions right within seconds, and you'll score amazing prizes, even $1 million. Get them wrong, and you and your fancy prizes could go flying off the roof. Timber, baby! Wrestling superstar Chris Jericho hosts ABC's Downfall. Series premiere next Tuesday, 9/8 Central, following the premiere of Wipeout on ABC.
There you go. Downfall.
First off, is Steve-O doing the ads for this?
I don't know. I couldn't figure out who that guy was. He sounds like
it's the only show to take place on top of a skyscraper.
Like he's hungover, whoever that poor guy is.
Is that where they got the idea for that Money in the Bank ladder match?
Or they did on the roof? Yeah. Jericho had one more idea for that. How about on a roof?
Yeah. Did you ever watch that show?
I watched one episode of it that was on YouTube, and I put a little piece of it on a potluck before. But I didn't watch it when it came on. I didn't hear about it somehow. Somehow I missed it.
Yeah. You know, and it's weird that it seems like a very similar show to the one that John Cena hosts.
Wipeout?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is trivia questions. It's the people bring their possessions, and then they have to answer trivia questions. And if they get them wrong, their possessions go on this conveyor belt and fall off a building.
This is stupid.
I wonder if Jericho is like, this is my ticket out of wrestling. Yeah. This is going to be a hit for many years. This is my Bob Barker days.
You've heard of priests, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, have you heard of wrestling priests?
Oh, I haven't.
This girl's coming of age is a big event in a small town. Turning 15 is marked with music and prayer. Father Sergio Gutierrez blesses the occasion, and when the prayers are over, the townspeople go to see their priest on a different mission.
Yes.
Father Sergio becomes Fray Tormenta, which means Father Storm. He's been wrestling for 15 years, not the kick.
That's Fray Tormenta, a legend.
Yeah.
You're our Dr. Lucha. Did he have any success?
I don't know. I've just heard of him. Isn't that Nacho Libre is based on him or something like that? Yeah,
I believe so. Or if not, you know, generally, maybe there are a bunch of luchadors fighting for orphans. Made $30 a match, which is the same amount that it took to feed his orphans for a day. So
there you go. Perfect.
Beautiful. This is from like the mid '80s.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have another clip that we could go to?
Oh, I do. This features someone who's in the news right now, Buff Bagwell, who showed up to Charmed, the TV show Charmed, along with some other WCW wrestlers.
All right, let's take a look at Buff the Stuff.
All right, well, there you go.
Oh, and you're gonna leave us with this cliffhanger?
Yeah. We might check back in with the gang.
Okay. Well, for my next clip, you've heard of a priest, right?
I have.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard of a wrestling priest?
I once. once before.
Just once. All right. Let's take a look at this is more of a wrestling vicar.
Them straight. They've got their holds wrong. The wrestling vicar of Moulton Chapel's
Oh my God.
the Reverend Reg Thompson, is 59 years old, but that doesn't stop him giving a show of muscular Christianity. Or is it a leg pull?
This announcer is brilliant.
Thirsty work it is, so 2 pints of beer are indicated. One for the wrestling vicar and one for Flossie, the horse he brought from the gypsies to do his parish rounds.
All right. He's feeding a beer to Flossie, the gypsy horse. His words, not mine.
You wouldn't say the Reverend Reg Thompson was a fish out of water for one very good reason. You wouldn't dare. Not even tough professional wrestlers like to get on the wrong side of him because they know him as a referee who, at the drop of a hat, would be quite capable of joining in the fight himself.
You know it's a bad card when they have the referee named on the
marquee. Isn't really acting the gentleman.
Oh,
This is
I
most
came to the
dubious
ref.
company to be keeping, whatever the
That ref
ringside
is the
fans
draw.
may say.
He's wearing
So
a vest.
there's only one thing. Off with the badge of office, the clerical collar, and on with the second round. It's a vicar's duty to mingle with sinners and to try to turn them from their wicked ways. But it's tough going.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, I might need to get a link for that because I'm collecting clips for a religious episode of the Pro Wrestling Potluck. And, you know, that's going to be fun. All the religions of the world, everyone's going to be happy with this one.
Oh, you got Reverend Devon. You got that
yeah.
weird church thing with like the one time Shawn Michaels and Sting ever crossed paths was on.
Yep,
like,
I have that in the
church
collection.
thing.
There's all kinds of weird Vince talking to God kind of stuff. There's a lot. And the 2 clips that you just showed me.
If you could remove, hover over the clips you played and click remove from stream, that'll make my life easier.
I'm going to put the one. Okay, hold on.
Maybe this is a moment to re-up.
All right, cool. Next one's ready to go. Now this is I took this clip from a longer video of Penelope Ford and MJF on a date.
Ooh.
Now this is just a little piece of it because it's a very sexy video, but this is just one small piece I wanted to bring.
Those are 2 very, very sexy young people. Let's take a look.
You were in choir?
Yeah, I swear, I was in choir.
Yeah, same.
No, that's not how it works. I'm telling you I'm in choir, so you just take my word for it if you don't.
Prove it.
What do you mean prove it? You want me to sing right now?
Yes. Come on, sing.
I love this.
No, that is the lamest thing anybody could possibly do. We're in a public place.
There's like no one around. Come on, sing.
For real?
Yes, for real. Do it.
Do you think it's a little weird thing to do on the first date?
No.
All right.
Sing.
It's like people here. Okay. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. That's it. That's the sample.
She loves it.
Okay.
That was so good.
Thanks.
It was so good.
Awkward.
No, I loved every moment.
For real?
Yes.
I played this whole thing on the Potluck. I split it up in like 3 videos, and everyone was so mad because it was a lot of that. It was really like you're on a date, and there was people that had never watched the show before, and they were just like, "Is this what is this? Is this wrestling?"
Well, it's so dramatic. I really wanted them to kiss.
Well, they might have kissed later. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to remember.
This is why people need to tune in.
And I believe that's from CZW. If you wanted to find it on your own, viewers and listeners.
Oh, I could tell by the romantic comedy angle that it was a CZW video.
Yeah, barbed wire and dates, first dates.
All right, let's take a look. I'm not going to intro this. Maybe I need to.
What happened?
No. There we go.
special proclamation, which I have right here. I'm going to read from the proclamation. Today in Bryant Park, and New Yorkers and Pokemon fans from all around the world are gathered to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Pokemon. I, Michael R. Bloomberg, Mayor of the City of New York, in recognition of this important anniversary, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, August 8th, 2006, in the city of New York City as Pokemon Day.
Pokemon Day.
Pokemon Day.
I love it. Hulk Hogan will say or do anything for money. And there's just so much proof of that. I've never seen that. That's great. We have a little rule on the Potluck. I don't play Hulk Hogan videos unless he looks bad in them. So that is perfect.
Yeah, I bet. Like, imagine being little Nick Hogan and just being so furious. While we're on a Hulk Hogan tip, I'm gonna do a two for Friday.
Okay.
And here's another clip of Hulk Hogan. Although he looks a little different, let's take a look at a cumbia dance from Peru.
Dance?
Sí.
Dance with me?
Sí, no problem.
Okay, a ver, vamos con la música.
This is a Hulk Hogan impersonator dancing with a TV presenter. He looks the part.
He does.
In the way that, like, if you put a black beard and a white mustache and sunglasses and a bandana and a fringe jacket and an NWO shirt and cowboy boots on anybody, they'd look kind of like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. It's like someone dressing as Macho Man. It's like, yeah, you got a beard covering your face and a hat. You're Macho Man.
But he gets the voice. I have no context for that.
Well, I was fooled. I would have thought that was the real Hulk Hogan, except for he can move. Now, I have a Hulk Hogan video for you, Brett.
Okay.
This is when Hulk Hogan was the king of Bacchus for Mardi Gras.
Oh, whoa, there's footage of this. Okay, wait, before we get into this. If people don't know, there is a Bacchus parade in New Orleans, right?
That's right. Yep.
And
my hometown.
They get the celebrity range has improved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this list of Bacchuses that they have, who are basically like a grand marshal of the parade.
Yeah. You just get drunk and you're on a float and they call you the king. Luke Perry was king of Bacchus.
Oh, John Lovitz was king of Bacchus. let me get this list here.
Yes, please. Oh my God.
And you can play the clip and then we'll go into this King's Peru.
Okay, this is Hulk Hogan as the king of Bacchus, and I think it's like they did the parade already, and now they're at the ball, or they did the ball, and then I don't know, but it's the ball. It's a few things of him.
All right, let's take a look.
My pleasure to serve you. Thank you for honoring me. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you. All right. King, we have a proclamation for you, and we have a key to the city. But you know, we have a tradition, King. Everybody who we toast, we have one requirement of them. After we toast them, you got to shake your booty down to the ground. Hit it, Charles! That's my king up there. That's my king. Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. All right. We good. Keep the party good. All right, bro. Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. The king of Bacchus.
Wow.
Oh, king. We're going to have a good time tonight. It's all you, man. God bless you.
Doing a sucking dance. Wow, that's beautiful. I think you may have won the Potluck Gauntlet already.
Oh,
with that one.
great.
I've never seen that. Hulk Hogan is drunk as a skunk.
He threw a glass on the ground.
You hear him break glass, which is so funny. let's talk about some of these kings of Bacchuses. And I won't list them all, but I'll list some of my favorites. Jim Neighbors, Jackie Gleason, 1975. Ed McMahon, 1978. Dom DeLuise, 1982.
Wow, these are all hits.
John
Dream
Ritter,
Blunt
1986. William Shatner, 87. Alan Thicke, 88. Billy Crystal, 89. Steve Guttenberg, 91.
That's 91.
Gerald McCraney, 92.
Now, who is that?
Claude, I believe he was.
Person?
I think he was involved in Operation Desert Storm.
Oh, okay.
Harry Connick Jr., Jean-Claude Van Damme, John Larroquette, Tom Arnold, Jim Belushi, Luke Perry, Larry King, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage's Bacchus outfit. You just Google Nick Cage Bacchus. I'm not going to take the time and pull it up, but John Lovitz, Sean Astin, Elijah Wood, Michael Keaton, James Gandolfini, Val Kilmer, who gets really into the festivities, Hulk Hogan, Andy Garcia, Will Ferrell, Hugh Laurie, John C. Reilly, Anthony Mackie, Jim Caviezel, J.K. Simmons, Jensen Ackles, Robin Thicke in 2020. Huh?
Oh, no.
And this year's Bacchus, can you guess?
3,
2, 1.
No.
Josh Duhamel.
Okay. Who will next year's be? Maybe one day I'll be the king of Bacchus. I've never been in a Mardi Gras parade. I've never ridden in a Mardi Gras parade before.
Wow.
One day.
You gotta make it a priority this year.
Yeah. I drove a truck in a parade once as a PA for the Jimmy Kimmel show was in town, and they did something that was just a truck ad disguised as comedy, you know. And,
I love those.
I drove a truck for that with Guillermo.
So Guillermo's life was in your hands.
That's right.
I don't know what I'd do with that power.
Yeah, it was weird. We also interviewed Saints players about the truck, I think, and at some point they were wearing mics. They didn't know the mics were on anymore, and they were just talking about how they're going to get high as soon as we leave. It was great.
I have a question. Who's your favorite wrestler from BCW?
From BCW? Oh, it's so hard to pick. It's so hard to pick one.
Just name the first one that comes to your head.
Do I have to? I can't even name.
Well, here's one, and thankfully some familiar faces from NWA TNA arrive to beef up the roster. Let's take a look.
He is now the scramble plate. Now this is just a slaughter. An onslaught of violence. Fred Finn stood at ringside being
See Larry the Cable Guy. Bill Engvall.
What is that? I recognize that music. It is the TNA Wrestling Superstar #1. Boy, talk about showing up.
I fully believe that if there actually was a blue-collar wrestling, that Don West would work for it.
Oh, absolutely. It would be a success if he worked for it.
You want to play with the big boys? Yeah! Well, let's see if you can hang with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Or the monster Abyss. Or the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett.
So I watched a lot of this Jeff Jarrett on Blue Collar TV, and it's mostly just wrestling. It's like Jeff Jarrett cutting a Jeff Jarrett promo and then beating people up. There's like no point to the sketches. There's like literally one where it's like, man, I love watching Jeff Jarrett on TV, but imagine if he came to dinner. And then it just shows Jeff Jarrett at dinner beating people up. It looked like Larry the Cable Guy was getting tagged in, but no, just a high five outside of the ring. Little black hole slam from Abyss. Yeah.
Wow.
I watched Blue Collar. I watched a half hour of Blue Collar TV today.
For that, to find that?
Yeah.
Nice. You're putting in the work.
I'm putting in the work.
I have one that's, I think it's set up now. This is ECW's The Sandman, stopping off at a convenience store and picking up some food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not so much into to sit down and fucking eat everything. We got. What do you want to order? I'll get it. Well, you got 6 hours. How long did it take? 5. Oh, good. That was there any traffic? What do you want to drink? I'll give 5 hours.
He's walking in.
Right, that's smart.
Is this a
He owns the place.
What pump are we on that? Give me
Are we at a Sheets or are we at a quick check?
I can't tell.
Yeah, pump up the chain, pump it up. Yeah, where's
the diet of the Sandman?
Okay, he's
Looking
going
at the
for
donut.
These are Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, when it comes to a donut rack, when they give you so many options, go to straight basic glaze. You can't go wrong.
Good point.
Sandman, is Sandman the announcer on that Townfall show? They sound very similar.
Okay, diet of the Sandman, 3 glazed donuts.
So far, yeah.
Look, I'm not. He's on
Licking
the
his
road.
fingers. He's licking his fingers.
Okay. All right, now we're heading over to the coolers. He's heading over to the soft drinks.
You got a donut, you gotta have milk.
So this is I'm gonna guess this is maybe a Wawa, given it's Sandman.
Yeah.
Plain white milk. You see regular white milk in here?
Plain white milk.
I'm gonna stop at the Wawa.
Fucking yeah. Oh wait. There you go. Right.
Okay, so he's gonna get strawberry milk.
I'm not even getting.
That's it for this. Yeah. We might rejoin the Sandman later, see what he's eating.
Okay. We love Lanny Poffo on this show. And love is a. I use my words carefully there. I don't know if we ever played this clip though. This is Lanny took a trip to England, specifically Stratford upon Avon, the home of William Shakespeare, or maybe where Shakespeare is buried. And let's take a look at his ode to the bard.
There were no cameras allowed in the courtroom. The genius will give you his word. I felt I was too smart to hire a lawyer. That's why I'm as free as a bird. I spent 7 days in a musty old prison, incredibly dank and austere. I told the Shakespearean groupies I'm sorry, pretending that I was sincere. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I'm proud of the things I have done. Now poets and playwrights, both dead and alive, know that genius is still number one.
When you're a genius, life can be grand. You comprehend. You understand.
We've had many clips of Lanny Poffo in a canoe on this show.
Shakespeare is laid to rest. I am the genius. I am the best.
This is Lanny Poffo in full genius garb, a full cap and gown, doing flips in a graveyard, an ancient graveyard, containing supposedly the bones of William Shakespeare.
Wow.
A very strange man.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him on Instagram and I never know what he's up to.
Well, he's as we know, we have a correspondence.
Yeah.
The show. He's moved to Ecuador, and methinks it's because he found love. Because he's always with someone who looks of an age I'm uncomfortable with.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
And he's always smiling really hard, silently into the camera.
Yes, trying to figure out that relationship. And I know he was promoting something for her, some kind of business she was doing or something. But I don't know. I just hope he's happy and legal.
I could take or leave it. He doesn't need to be happy for me. What do you got coming up next?
Oh, let's return to the group from Charmed. Let's check in with the gang from Charmed.
There must be an easier way to do that than pin someone until the mouth reaches over them.
You have to hold them for a long time, more than 3 seconds in this Charmed hell match.
Ugh. Well, are we gonna rejoin that to see the finale?
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll check back in with them.
So you may be familiar with the Fabulous Ones music video, where it's Steve Kern and Stan Lane just posing shirtless.
Oh yeah,
in their jeans on bales of hay.
This is the potluck babe.
Yeah, and then putting on the
tuxedo,
black and white tuxedo with the tails and the top hats. They produced a few of these. I hadn't seen this one, so let's take a look at an alternate take of the Fabulous Ones music video. If you could narrate for us what's happening.
So some babes are getting out of a car, a yellow truck. They're being grabbed at by the boys. Oh, but now, Tuxedo Man.
Yeah, so
one of them has one woman and the other one has two.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're making out.
Some hard making out.
Yeah. Their clothes are gone. Tuxedos are gone and they're mad.
They're back in their blue jeans. But Stan Lane didn't seem to care that he pulled a fast one on this woman. Do you think that was Lauren Boebert's mother?
Yeah. If not, he at least used that same move. Back in the top hats.
I didn't know that they had like the transformative powers.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were so sexy that they could make their clothes change and disappear.
Yeah. All right, what do you got next for us?
We're going back to New Orleans, back to my hometown, to visit someone who was in New Orleans for a long time filming crummy WWE movies. He worked out at my friend's gym. Everybody said he was very nice. And here he is, John Cena, singing on Bourbon Street.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I know. It's a family tradition. Come on, raise them up. They always ask me, hey, why do you drink? Why you roll smoke? Why must you live out the song?
Cat's meow. If you're there,
I'd be so excited.
Now that I hold his tongue, some slicks trying to get me Christian. Everybody, leave me alone. I'm singing all night long, 'cause it's a family tradition. We got a little guitar break when we get drunk, guys. Remember, we're all having a good time. Take care of the people taking care of you. Tip your goddamn bartenders. Like, holy shit.
Yes.
Always the pro.
Yeah. Like, how could you hate him? He's telling his mom over the hip. He's a big man.
I got a bunch of spares. That's why I wore my goddamn cargo shorts.
John Cena doing that thing where, depending on where he is, his voice completely changes.
Yeah.
When he's in Beantown, he talks like this. When he's in like an urban city, he gets a little bit of that funky, fresh accent.
Yeah, he's doing it. And I like that he's pulling beers out of his cargo shorts like he's one of my buddies. I love it.
Because it's cheaper to get them at the convenience store than bring them into the bar.
Yeah. And everybody's okay with that.
maybe you saw this. There was some breaking news on Wrestling Observer Radio this week. Let's take a listen to that.
He's attacked by J.D. McDonough, who has finally gotten here. And looks like that'll be the next feud for Braun Breaker. So that was the Great American Bash.
Wow. Boris Johnson resigning as prime minister.
I love that. America's trusted newsman, Dave Meltzer, breaking the news. Oh, that was good. That was good.
All right, what do you got up next for us?
This is we lost Scott Hall this year, and this is a little video of Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, talking to the youth about the Raw video game and telling
chill. This one not so funny, but we never said they had to be funny. This is just something that's neat.
Oh, I have a neat one.
Let's take a look. This is the neat portion of the show.
Oh.
This is a little ad for.
I love it.
I don't know what this is. I'll keep it playing.
Yeah. I love Japanese
ad for
commercials.
dumplings.
Yeah.
Oh, so do I.
Now here's
was
a
an ad
neat
for
one.
Super World of Sports.
This one's neat. It's from WCW, searching for talent, and a familiar face who works later shows up.
Only those with a
amateur
or gab can make the WCW Amateur Challenge.
The WCW Amateur Challenge. Mr. Cameraman.
Could we have a masked man and a cowboy hat?
Here you go.
The doubt, high voltage. The stupid, stinking, sorry, sniveling, silly, sassy, pitiful, pathetic, low-down, lousy, dirty, filthy, nasty, idiotic, bone, much selfish, childish, paltry skeptics. Watch me as I do what I do best. Prove people wrong and wrestle.
Matt Hardy.
Are gonna feel my wrath.
I don't
That's
know.
Matt Hardy, the best he's looked his whole career.
Yeah, he looked kind of small.
Play on. It's the WCW Amateur
I like that last
Challenge.
guy.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
He was pretty neat. I won't set this
There you
one
go,
up.
a couple
Let
neat
it
ones.
play.
Spending some time of late at Jeannie Buss's office, and our WOW cameras were able to catch this.
The owner of the Lakers, right?
Yes, the owner of the Lakers.
Probably took those out of somebody's yard. Good move, David. Good move.
Come on, come on.
Oh, it's that Osmond blood. Slick. I like that.
Great acting from the secretary. Great acting from David
Got something on
McLean,
his
the
mind.
founder of Glow,
Checking out all the Lakers.
Oh,
Not Kobe.
No.
pointing at his flowers,
talking to the flowers.
talking to a picture of Kobe
Come on, you
Bryant.
can see it. Oh, wait a minute. There's McLean and Jeannie.
So I'd love to tell you what's happening in this segment. Unfortunately, this was from the WOW uncensored pay-per-view, and the audio just dropped out during the broadcast.
Yeah, that sounds like arena sound that we're hearing.
Yeah, it is arena sound, and then it gets lower. And you could tell that the announcers, weirdly Lee Marshall and Bobby the Brain Heenan, can't hear it and are just kind of like, all right. But yeah, I'll just stop playing this because it just gets lower and then silent.
I brought this is a clip from a match that was played on the Potluck a few weeks ago. It was the most I've laughed on the show. This is just 2 minutes. I don't know if this is the funniest 2 minutes, but the whole match is great. It's a bread death match.
Bread death match.
Bread death match. There is bread all over the ring, hanging, and I think to win you have to eat all the bread.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
手を使ってはいけないというルールがあるんで。そうです。パン食い競争あくまでも口だけで食べるんですよね。
They can't use their hands in the bread death match.
Yeah.
The bread is hanging from strings, a la a monster's ball.
Just big, thick cords.
Yeah. And they're
all different
gumming.
kinds of bread.
Do we know who's in this match?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, the heel, presumably, of the match has taped the babyface's mouth shut.
Can't eat bread now.
Going for a long piece of French bread.
And it's
hard
spinning.
to eat. It's very hard to eat.
If they could team up, they would be able to eat it together.
Okay.
Tape
Babyface
is
got
off.
the tape off.
Oh, he's cheating?
Oh, the referee's back is turned. He was grabbing the bread.
Oh!
Broke the French bread over the babyface's head. This is incredible. Oh, now they're just... This is like when they both just climb up the ladders.
Yeah. Got some milk. Oh. Stole his milk.
Is milk legal in this?
I think it is legal. Oh.
Oh, the milk has gone all over. This is going to make eating the bread harder.
Yeah, stakes just got higher.
Okay, there's a small piece of it. You could eat this one pretty quickly, right? Oh, he's moving it on him.
There you go. There you go. 2 minutes out of it's like a 10 or 12 minute match. Highly recommended. The bread death match. Search it, seek it out. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, here's something I recommend you seek out. This is a two great half hours actually of television. I believe they're both on YouTube, and this is just a reminder that they exist. And it's surprising who wins. I won't spoil it. I'll just give you a little taste.
WF superstars face their worst nightmare.
Who needs to be smacked down?
Triple H, The Big Show, and Stephanie McMahon.
She did sleep with my father. That's why I voted her off.
No.
Special WWF edition of Weakest Link.
That joke ages interestingly.
Yeah. Wow. Wasn't Kane on that?
Oh, it's funny you ask, because there was another one, and I'll play a promo for that.
Superstars are back for an all-new Weakest Link.
You got
There he is.
dates dressed like that?
Plus, witness Stone Cold's softer side.
Feeling.
All new Weakest Link WWF 2, NBC Sunday at a special time, 10/9 Central.
He's fun.
I guess this is that period where people were like, "Oh, Kane is the smartest person in the locker room."
Yeah,
for
what
some
happened?
reason. I don't know. I think it was just everyone was on pills at the time.
I guess so. Yeah, he couldn't fit the pill through the little slit in the facial slit in the mask.
Everyone's falling asleep in the back, and they're like, "Hey, this guy, he can talk. He's smart."
Oh, but what's he talking about? That's the real question.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's check in with the Sandman and see what he's eating now.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I don't really have one. It's kind of like the flavor of the day, something that fucking entices me when I look at it. Wait, see, now if that was double chocolate fudge, I would get it. So look for a double chocolate fudge.
Double chocolate fudge.
You gotta read what's in the damn things. It's gotta be a dark fucking ice cream, not a white one. Chocolate ice cream with fudge chunks and toasted marshmallows and graham cracker.
Chocolate ice cream with chocolate.
What?
And chocolate chunks.
What are you reading?
The middle one right there. Unconditional chocolate.
Alright, it's a Dove product too. So you know that, yeah, that's good.
He loves Dove ice cream.
That hurt. Oh, like the thing fell out and caught my thumb. Just like, God damn, that hurt. That's the stiffest thing.
It hurt, Sandman?
Wow. I even kicked the shit out of me. The first fucking shot he hit me with tonight.
Wait, what's in his shirt?
I'm done.
I don't know. Can't figure out which ice cream to get.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
See, decisions. They shouldn't have so many ice creams out here. Then you're here longer. It's like when you're selling shit at a gimmick table. You don't have, like Raven, he brings out like 5 different 8x10s of them. All that does is stall the line. Because when you give him a choice of one or the other. You don't put 5 out there. But he don't get it.
Why? That's
what we want, cherry ice cream.
Oh, you just pay for it I'll wait for you.
Hey, sir, where can I get some plastic silverware? Excuse me? Plastic silverware? Right here.
This is Zen. I could watch this all day, too.
Yeah.
A 24-hour live stream of Sandman going about his business.
And I always take more than one plastic fork. I eat ice cream with a fork.
He eats ice cream with a fork. There you go.
Wow. All right.
It's ice cream with a fork.
Now, do we get more of this story?
I didn't bring any more of this. It's an 8-minute video. I just took a couple clips from it, but it's on YouTube. The Diet of the Sandman. If anyone wants to see everything, he goes down the chip aisle as well. So it's something.
I really want to see him devour this meal. I'm getting hungry. You know, there's a lot of talk about how Vince and Linda probably had some sort of agreement worked out that Vince could have his dalliances, if that's what they were, that are in the news today. And, you know, their marriage wouldn't suffer for it, whatever. But I wonder if Triple H and Stephanie have the same setup. Because here we see her getting very comfortable with her chauffeur in Las Vegas. And I don't know. I have questions.
No, I don't know about this.
And as the general manager of SmackDown, I call all the important shots. But now with the 1-800-CALL-ATT WrestleMania sweepstakes, you make the calls. The collect calls.
This is Carrot Top.
Steph, okay? Just dial in the center with 1-800-CALLATT for collect calls for your chance to enter to win a trip to WrestleMania. The more you call, the more chances you have to enter to win. This little piggy's going to WrestleMania. This little.
So, yeah, it ends with
feet.
Stephanie's feet. Wow. Stephanie McMahon feet, my most frequently searched phrase on Google.
Yeah.
That's how I found this. And just getting a little foot massage from Carrot Top.
Yeah. Did Carrot Top have any props in this video? He's just being funny himself. He didn't need his props for this one.
Yeah, she's like, put him away. The only props I need are your 2 strong hands.
He did it. He can be funny without his gimmicks, and for that I say props to Carrot Top.
Props to Carrot Top. Is he a bad guy? I don't know.
I think so. I don't know. He's got to be, right?
I you know, Tim Heidecker was just on what's his name? Howie Mandel's podcast, and he was saying, you know, when people make fun of Carrot Top for being like a hacky, it hurts him. And just
maybe he's a
been
good guy.
sticking with me. Maybe.
Oh shit. Well,
regardless,
I feel bad.
He has feelings.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna damn Carrot Top. I think he's okay then.
Or what do you got up for next?
Oh, well, let's return to the world of Downfall. A little behind the scenes of Downfall.
Let's take a look at Downfall.
Downfall is a revolutionary new game show where we're standing on top of a 100-foot skyscraper, and we have this gigantic, lovely set where we will put prizes and money on this giant belt right here behind us. The contestant will then begin to answer questions. If they don't answer the questions correctly within the time allotted, the prizes go over the edge.
Timber, baby!
If it takes them longer than that, the money goes over the edge.
$1 million in cash. Bye-bye.
And therefore they go over the edge, and the game is over.
If I go off the edge of the building, first I'm gonna grab my hair because I want to make sure it don't fly off. And second, scream and maybe pee my pants.
If they get too crazy and things are getting out of control, they hit a panic button. And when they do that, they can put their supporter that they've brought from home, like a friend, family.
Love
mother,
Chris's shirt.
The way he got me on the show was basically he couldn't find anyone else.
Or they put a personal
It's a
item
skull
on that means a
with
lot to them.
My
wings
personal possession
and curls.
is my wig collection. I'm not leaving here with no hair either.
My wife bought me a wooden model ship that I really like.
I can't talk about my possession right now.
Why would you go
You'll see
on
it
this
the
show?
on the
Yeah.
night show.
I thought it was a surfboard.
I would not want to put my wife on the conveyor belt because if I didn't answer the questions correctly and she went over the edge, I'd be hearing about it for like the next 30 years. Probably my mother-in-law would go.
Your wife did go over the edge, Chris.
If I fall off
She
a
was
building,
Yeah, I put her on that conveyor belt.
About looking stupid in front of all my friends.
The most important thing is you have to remain calm under pressure. If I said, listen, man, I got a Mustang, I got a 2010 Mustang convertible, I'm going to drop it over the edge of a 100-foot building, like, I got to see that. And that's what we provide. So it pretty much appeals to everybody just for that fact alone.
Not me.
Everyone will love it.
I don't like this idea at all. Let's take a look at a hug. Oh wait, did I pull the hug one? No, I so this is you know, never mind. I'm just gonna play it.
Okay.
So this is Brian Danielson and El Generico doing the code of honor. And El Generico gives Brian a nice big hug.
Hug him back. Hug him back. That's a good chant.
That's a really good chant. We see where it was born, the whole hug it out from Team Hell No. Just gotta say, El Generico's hug pose is something to be seen. Like a dancer's Christ pose.
Look at the ref.
He can't
Doesn't
do
know
it.
what to do. Yeah. Come on.
It's too. Oh, is he gonna do it? No, come on.
Hey, he wants a hug.
Generico, his feelings are hurt. Talking about Carrot Top, I feel really bad. Generico returning to his corner.
Say you're sorry. Wow, these are great chants.
Yeah. El Generico agrees.
Lo siento.
Wow. Wow.
Lo siento.
That was a beautiful clip.
It really was. All right.
This isn't so beautiful. This is the we're gonna wrap it up with the Charmed people. This is the end of the Charmed WCW crossover. The Wrestling in Hell. Let's see where this.
Wow.
Good guys win. I love that Steiner and Booker T had to sell for Shannon Doherty.
And they sold pretty well.
Yeah, they did.
Booker T getting nothing. He didn't even get a promo time.
Well, I think they probably got SAG health insurance from that, maybe.
Good.
Hopefully.
WCW in 1999 wasn't doing that.
No way.
I got two more. Can we do two more? They're both pretty quick.
I'll have two more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll set up two more too.
All right.
Cool.
Here's a Nikki Bella's talent.
Mm.
This is from the Arsenio show.
Kind of sad romantic song with my harmonica, and it's called Nina.
I never would have guessed she played harmonica.
Wow. Now, are they humoring her, or did they really think that was great?
They're humoring her. Arsenio did say his wow had more to do with the stance Nikki took. And the position he was facing in the audience, and less to do with her harmonica playing. But yeah. All right. What do we got here?
Okay, here's this is Jake the Snake Roberts appearing on the DJ Cat show.
DJ Cat show. Am I supposed to be familiar with DJ Cat?
I don't think so. I'm not. I think it was a local show somewhere. I want to say a local show up here in New York, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, so DJ Cat, a puppet, a cool puppet.
He's got a robot. Yeah, he's got creepy legs.
Weighing 255 pounds, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, from the World Wrestling Federation, Mr. Jake the Snake Roberts.
This is Jake the Snake Roberts entering what looks like a World of Sport ring. To battle
loose ropes.
DJ Cat. Ropes dangerously loose.
No talking either of you out of this, is there?
Come on, Elizabeth. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I didn't think so. Okay.
He's a cool cat.
Start fighting.
I don't know why I have to shake hands with this Jake guy. All right, give me a hand. Oh.
Adhering to the code of honor.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Nice slow pan up of Jake the Snake's physique. Probably at its best.
Jake.
Yeah.
I think I'm in big trouble. Elizabeth.
Yeah?
Come here, Elizabeth.
What?
Listen, we can't have this fight.
What's the holdup, DJ?
Well, I think this guy's really afraid of me because he's always carrying his laundry around with him. What's in that laundry bag there, Mr.
Laundry
Jake?
bag?
Yeah, laundry bag.
I'm kind of glad you asked.
Yeah. I want to see what he has in there, Elizabeth. Probably has smelly socks or something in there.
He's pulling out Damien.
You to do the laundry.
My friend, Damien, huh? He can move, can he, huh?
Yeah, I've never seen him run that fast. Hi.
The production is public access level.
Yeah,
Impressively so.
I think so. Yeah,
I know what it takes.
You do.
All right, this will be my last clip of the show, unless you have anything special that you want to set up.
I'll do one more after you.
Okay. This is just another nice clip. This is from the King of Trios 2008. We had Team WWF, which consisted of Demolition. Back, they don't look exactly like the Demolition of old. And, of course, the one-man gang, also known as Akeem.
Yes.
And they are facing off against Sweet and Sour Incorporated, I believe. Wait, what is that? Who they're facing? I don't know. They're facing Larry
find out.
Sweeney and two partners who I can't immediately identify. So let's take a look at Sweet and Sour, Larry Sweeney, facing off with the one-man gang.
They're going to have their work cut out for them in one moment.
You know, I know you're as bad as they come. But I also know that you've got a lot of style to your step. Am I right? And I've arranged a little sweet and sour surprise. I challenge you to a strut off.
Yeah.
Bryce Remsburg shocked at this revelation. It's going to be a strut off.
I got another little surprise. Hit the music.
Yeah. Great strut.
Larry Sweeney, one of the best to ever do it. And really strutting like his life depended on it. It's a Jive Soul Bro. The Akeem theme by Slick.
Yeah.
But he's facing off with Akeem, who's
The
got
man
the hat.
himself.
He's got the hat. He's one-man gang now. But you throw this hat on, this problematic hat, and he is the African dream.
Wow.
Now they're just wiggling at each other. Oh. And the smoothest tag you've ever seen. To Barry Darso. Who's not going to have any of it?
No way.
Cats thought I was screaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, usually we say things while the action's going on, but to be quite honest, I have nothing to say.
Wow. I love that Barry Darso won't ever talk about his time as the Repo Man. He hates his time as the Repo Man, but he will do this and be an old man wearing leather stuff.
Well, we had a lot of... We had a WCW Deep Cuts episode, and there was a lot of Barry Darso on there. He had a whole run where 1 week he got knocked in the head, and he was hole in one week. And then he was Crusher Khrushchev the next week. And then he was Blacktop Bully the next week. And they were going to do Demolition, but the WWF said, no, that's ours. Clearly, they don't care when Chikara does it, though.
Yeah, they weren't even watching.
And then another great clip of Barry Darso on an MTV video music show where he's representing the Run DMC against Booker T, or somebody who's representing Can I Bus, the rapper. And he's like, Run DMC started it all. Let's give it up for Run DMC. He's like acting his heart out to this like crowd who are in a rainstorm. It's really great. Check it out in the archives.
Yeah. Here's my last video. This is I got this. A lot of these things were submissions. I probably should have told you who submitted them to me if I remembered. But this one, Adam Suzanne sent this to me, the Suzanimal. And
we love him.
This is about a cheapskate wrestler who was on TLC's Cheapskate. And he'll show you some of his cheapskate ways, and then he gets a tryout at TNA.
You prepared. You did everything that you could. You're ready for this.
Yeah, I think we're in here. I'm definitely stoked to get into the TNA ring and show them what I got.
Oh, this is it.
This is it, yeah.
But before Matt shows them what he's got,
he needs some last-minute enhancements to help him look the part.
All wrestlers need to be tan. It's a fact. Everyone needs to look like a Greek god. For me, I do it the cheap way. I make my own tanner because tanning in a tanning bed just costs a little too much. So what I do is I use tea bags and put it in a spray bottle, kind of let it sit for a little bit, spray it on myself, and it gets that nice olive glow. Oh, it's gold.
That's okay, you're used to it.
A full-body spray tan can cost $60 in a salon and $400 on a tanning bed. But Matt's found a way to do it for pennies.
That's his mom, by the way.
Yeah, making sure everything is covered evenly.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I don't see much of a difference.
I have my boots taped up like I usually do, have my old tights, but you know what? They've
He just
lasted this
tapes
long,
his
I'm sure
boots
they'll
up
get through the
instead
day.
of fixing them or getting strings.
Nice to meet you.
Magnus.
How you doing? Chris Sabin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good worker
Let me
handshake.
ask you something. Are you saving money on shoestrings? That's why you're wearing the tape?
Yeah, and also with my boots, I know there's a lot of wear and tear. Boots are one of the most expensive things to buy. Why not just hold them
Shoestrings are
together?
99 cents, brother.
Remember that, you only get one chance to make a first impression, especially when you're on a stage like this. You walk out through that curtain, and there are some things where the investment is necessary, and gear is one of them.
Well, let's see what you got. In the ring?
In the ring.
All right. Well, let's do something in there, right?
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
So he's facing up with Chris Sabin.
Yeah. Probably like, this guy smells like tea.
A professional wrestling star can earn $250,000 a year, plus endorsements. With so much money on the line, Matt's feeling the pressure of a one-time TNA audition.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought it was
No, it was, yeah.
drop down.
Drop down.
So, what did you guys think?
Honestly, a long, long way to go. The business is getting younger and younger, and that window of opportunity is getting smaller and smaller because this company has to invest in you.
You can't come out with tape on your boots, plain black pants and red knee pads. You just gotta have something that catches the audience's eye. If you really want to be the #1 attraction, you gotta look like the #1 attraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity. I do appreciate the investment.
Good luck to you.
Very nice
Thank
to meet
you.
you, man.
Yes, you
Good
too.
luck with
Thank
All
that.
right, you can just stop it there. I think it goes on a little bit longer, but it's not. That was it. That was it. There you go. Cheapskate wrestler from Extreme Cheapskates.
Wow. Does the tea thing, that can't work, right?
No, right? It doesn't stay on you. It just
Also,
seems like
why
it's getting
not
itself
like
wet.
Yeah, why not just like pour the tea? I don't. It just seems like a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
How much are tea bags?
I looked into this guy, and I was going to get him to do a cameo for the next episode of the Potluck, but the cheapskate wrestler asked me for too much money because I'm a cheapskate Twitch person. So yeah, when the immovable object and the unstoppable force met, not a dollar was spent. So I unfollowed the cheapskate wrestler and said, "Good day, sir."
Well,
not
were you
be
going to
giving
pay
money.
him?
No. If I was gonna pay him $5 or $10 for a cameo. That's all I wanted for the cheapskate wrestler. He's not even on Cameo. I would have just given him money, a handout.
Well, he could have used it. Do you think he still does the I don't know if he wrestles. Does he wrestle anymore?
I don't know. When I was looking at his Instagram, he was playing WWE 2K22, and it seemed like he had moved over to that, to being a Twitch person who plays WWE games. I think he's training.
Moved over to
comeback.
that. It's like I'm in the game.
Yeah, I made myself. This is enough.
And I'm doing very well for myself.
It's got a tan.
Well, this was a real fun trip.
Yeah, this was great.
Again.
I'm glad you thought of it, and I had fun picking out clips, and most of the clips you showed me I hadn't seen before, which is amazing. And,
Likewise, yeah. This is a real challenge for two huge nerds.
Yeah, and I expected. I don't know why, but I expected there to be one time where we would play the same clip, and it didn't happen. It almost happened because I almost brought one of those Stacker 2 things ripped from the headlines. But yeah, this was a blast.
Yeah, I'd love to do it again if you ever want to hop
Oh,
back for a
absolutely.
potluck too. But people could watch potlucks every week. Tell
Every
us one more
damn
time.
Thursday. Oh, thank you. Every Thursday on my Twitch, Mr. Green Mist, I do a weekly mixtape. So check it out. Pro Wrestling Potluck. And I'm taking submissions all the time. So follow me. My wrestling account is at Mr. Green Mist on Instagram. Send me stuff. I'll hold on to it. And yeah, just check it out. Thank you.
Yeah. And do you have anything else to plug?
No, I don't.
That's fair. Well, you could check us out. Our archive is full of great episodes, recent interviews with the likes of Dalton Castle and Royce Isaacs. We do post shows for big events. Our archive's filled with everybody from Effie to Terry Funk to Lulu Pencil. It's a fun thing. And then if you're in the Los Angeles area, you could come to Little Secret. In my hometown of Hollywood, California, my home neighborhood. And you can see a monthly comedy show. We got a big one coming up with Todd Glass and James Domian. That'll be real fun. But
I saw the pictures of it. It looked like a lot of fun. It looked like a fun show.
Yeah, it is. It is a fun. Dare I say it? Say it? My show is fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to end off on a clip.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find, even if it's
well, I mean, I have a clip if you don't.
Yeah, give us your clip if you think it's a good one to go off on.
A good one to go off on. Here's Captain Lou, our friend Captain Lou. He will do anything for money, and here's a
I do know this one. I do
here's
know
a
this
Captain
one.
Lou commercial.
I went through so many of these. There's so many Jerry Lawler ones where he's like,
yeah,
check out this aluminum siding company.
Get ready, because it's coming on the 31st. Goblins, ghosts, and witches, we got it all. Come on down to the Kent Pharmacy on Route 52 in Kent, New York. We've got hairnets, we've got sprays, we've got cosmetics, we've got prescription drugs, we've got it all together. We've got masks, we've got swords, we've got costumes for all occasions. Anything you want, we've got, and then some. Now come on down, remember the name, Kent Pharmacy. Also, during the month of October, we've got outrageous sales, 20 to 50% off on selected gifts and merchandising. Remember, I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you about the Kent Pharmacy, the finest pharmaceutical outlet in the entire area. It's Captain Lou telling you to come on in, browse around, check the selections. I want you to meet the fine staff. Remember, Captain Lou talking about the Kent Pharmacy, Route 52, Kent, New York. Kent Pharmacy, remember that name.
Wow, now that's how you promote something.
That's how you promote it.
Oh man, I'm taking notes. You
I
yell
could
into a
channel-
lav mic.
Our first episode, I did a whole third of it as Captain Lou. So if I could channel a little bit of that spokesman, Captain Lou, let me get the vibe. Thank you for listening to Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We're available wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. This is Captain Lou talking to you.
The Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We've got a show that you'll never forget.